changes anything. Okay, now it says I'm streaming to YouTube. Let me just do one more tech check. Okay. All right, my camera picture is not there yet, but it does show that I'm streaming. So we're going to go with it. I'm going to hope the picture catches up. Okay, sorry about that, guys. You know, some Fridays are like that. You want them to be really good days because they're Fridays, but then they get a little wonky. But I am doing my favorite Friday thing, which is streaming with you. Um, okay, we have some news, of course. The big news of the week in the Disney World is that Disney World packages for 2025 dropped. You might have seen my special announcement. Wasn't quite a live, but I did it in the spirit of my live. Um, okay, why is this not? Okay, all right. Weird. All right. So, Disney World 2025. The cool new perk they have added for 2025, at least for some of you, is that on the day you check into your Disney resort, you get a free day at the water park. So instead of having that first day be kind of just like a settle in day, a go to the pool day, a go to downtown Disney Spring, go down to Disney Springs, you can now go to the water park. It is only valid for the day you check in. Um, I know there were a lot of questions about, well, that's not so great in December. I've been in December when it's really cold. I've been in December when it's warm enough that a water park would feel good. Um, and the water at the water parks and in the resort pools is always heated, but the air and the temperature outside, of course, are not heated. So, just an FYI, if nothing else, it might be cool to go over, get a snack, take a look at it. Since you've got the free admission, maybe get a picture or two. Um, but it's interesting. My son adores the water parks. I am not a water park person. I'm not a super pool person. I like the pool much more than I like the water parks. Um, you know, I'm also not an ocean person with my balance issues. Things like undertow are not my friend. But my son adores them. I might be all right, like on the lazy river or something, but I wouldn't want to get in the wave pool. Let me put it that way. I have done the water slides at some of the resorts. As you know, if you stay in a moderate or a deluxe level resort, you have a water slide. I think I did the one at Caribbean Beach. I know I did the one at Boardwalk. Um, so that's what it is. But it is kind of cool that you at least get to go explore the water parks because I'm sure there are those of you that are like, well, I wouldn't mind doing that, but I don't want to pay for it. So now you don't have to pay for it. On your first day, you get it free. Um, okay, it kind of feels, I know it's still cold. I know it's still not spring. But it kind of seems sunnier and brighter today. So I have my Mickey and Minnie scarf where they are. Let me see if I can get this in front of the camera. They are in their beach chairs. I'm thinking maybe they're on they're on the beach. Maybe at Castaway Cay. Maybe they took a cruise. Maybe they're at the beach on Caribbean Beach. Maybe the Contemporary. I'm not really, the beach outside outside Poly. I don't know, but they're at the beach and they're having fun. And I hope that warm weather is not too far away from us. But I would like the kids to get one more snow day. I don't think Mother Nature is going to cooperate with me, but no harm in wishing, right? Okay, so let's talk St. Patrick's Day food at Disney. Um, it is March 1st, so we can start talking about St. Patrick's Day. Um, okay, so here's some really cool stuff I saw. If you're going to be on Disney property in March before St. Patrick's Day, you should check out whichever one of these sounds best to you, or maybe, pick two or three. Beaches and Cream has a shamrock shake. Gasparilla Island Grill has Irish cream cheesecake. Throughout the resort and the parks, they have the pot of gold mousse. They have a plant-based Lucky Clover cupcake that looks really cute. Amarettis, or Yeah, Amaretti's in Disney Springs has an end of the rainbow creme brulee. Eatery has a whole bunch of Irish stuff. The best looking thing on there, for those of you that know me, was the mac and cheese. It has bacon, corned beef, um, cabbage, beer cheese, and cheddar cheese. It looked really good. There was a picture of it. It looked really good. You guys know I'm a mac and cheese person if you followed me for any amount of time. So that would be my pick from CityWorks. They had some really nice looking mixed drinks too, and they had a couple other food menu options. So if you're going to Disney Springs, that might be somewhere you want to check out. The Ganachery has an Irish cream ganache square. Ghirardelli has a mint bliss hot fudge sundae. Swirls on the Water has a chocolate coffee float with pistachio soft serve, chocolate soft serve, and Joffrey's cold brew coffee. They also have a cone for those of you that are not coffee people, which is okay, not everybody is. That is a twist of pistachio soft serve and chocolate soft serve. Um, the coffee beverage also has shamrock shaped sprinkles. And I'm guessing it has whipped cream, even though they don't say that, because how else would you see the shamrock sprinkles? Um, Not to be left out, Disneyland also has some great St. Patrick's Day offerings. I'm going to share a couple with you. There is a Shamrock cereal treat that you can get throughout the parks and resorts. Salt and Straw in downtown Disney has um, a cereal milk ice cream with hand sorted rainbow marshmallows. Um, I have to admit, it kind of reminded. I kind of heard, Lucky, the little leprechaun from Frosted Lucky Charms in my head when I read that. The Craftsman Grill, not Gill Grill, has St. Patrick's Day themed cupcakes and donuts, depending on when you're going. Um, okay, we're gonna come back to Disney, but I'm going to veer left. Virgin Voyages has a March to the Med promotion, 60% off your second sailor, and you can get up to $400 in drink credits. That is good through March 27th. Viking still has it's March, but it's a very similar version to the offer they had last month, which is reduced fares, a $25 deposit, and free international airfare to select destinations. So for those of you that want to cruise, don't forget there's Disney Cruise Line. You want to take the kiddos, you can do Disney, you can do Princess. Um, there are other things you can do, but Virgin and Viking are adult only. So now that we've finished the adult version of the presentation, let me grab my other Disney notes from last week. I know they're in here. Oh no, I feel bad. But some days it's just like that. So we're just we're gonna work with it. Okay, I know I put them in here. Goodness gracious, how'd they get all the way to the bottom? Here we go. All right, here they are. How come whatever you're looking for is always the last thing you find? Does that happen to anybody else, or is it just me? Okay, so let's talk about Disney California Adventure Food and Wine Festival. It starts today. It runs through April 22nd. There is a s'mores caramel tart at California Craft and Brews. Their Earth Eats has Impossible chicken parm bites. Garlic Kissed has grilled top sirloin. There is a Mickey Snickers macaroon at Nuts About Cheese. Don't forget about the Sip and Savor Pass. You can get it a 4 coupon or an 8 coupon pass this year. Cluckadoodle-Doo has pizza flavored wings, barbecued beef brisket sliders, and a tangerine tiki cocktail. As a tangerine loving girl, that sounds good to me, but you know. D has garlic mac and cheese with peppered bacon. Peppered bacon just adds something special to mac and cheese. We used to use pepper crusted bacon in our family's homemade mac and cheese recipe, and it makes a difference, let me tell you. I got tired of standing there with the pepper grinder, just waiting for the batteries to run out, just like clutching it tightly, making it churn out as much as possible, and waiting for the batteries to need to be replaced. So then I found pepper crusted bacon, and that had the same effect, but it was a lot less work. So check it out. If you're there, let me know what you think. What else do we have? There's an olive oil cake at D, and there's a huckleberry citrus cooler, which also sounded really interesting to me. Nuts About Cheese has barbecued pulled pork mac and cheese. They also have a peanut butter and jelly milkshake with whiskey. I'm not sure if you can get it without, but you might if you ask nicely. Okay, so now that we've made you hungry, let's talk about some of the ticket deals that'll get you into the parks. There's a Florida Thrills ticket. You can get a 2-day thrill ticket for $199. You can get a 3-day ticket for $219. You can make it a park hopper ticket for an additional $40. And you can add water parks and sports for $35, or you can make it a park hopper plus ticket for $55. Um, Only for Florida residents. There are discounts of up to 30% if you stay 5 nights or more. There are discounts for fewer nights, but the discount is not as big. And they start on March 25th. Disney Visa card members. You can get deals on Disneyland Resort hotels if you stay Sunday through Thursday. Those start on March 11th and go through June 6th. You need to book by June 3rd. What else do we have here? We have more than this. All right, let me see here. No, we had more than that. That's really it? Oh no, I ran through all my stuff. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I have to have the Muppets and the Minions write me a bigger script next week, I guess. All right, so I want everybody to have a fabulous weekend. I think the weather is sort of calm, sort of not. So if there's weather in your area, please be safe. I had some wicked whipping winds Wednesday and Thursday. Luckily, we only lost power for about 10 minutes. Wind, for some reason, takes my power out. I don't know why. I didn't have that trouble at my old house, but I seem to have it here. So there were no terrible, long power outages, but if you're out there, be safe. If you're dealing with any of those things, I hope they get resolved soon. I want everybody to have a fabulous week. Now I need to go send a quote to a client for Disney Christmas Week 2024. And then I also need to research Disneyland Paris for my returning client who we've done Disneyland a couple times, and this summer they're doing Paris. So I'm going to go make some magic. I hope you make some magic this week too, and I'll see you all next Friday. Bye.